Question number 1. Why are you running for office?
Because I see that there's a great deal of waste in our government, in our local government as well. And when we look at the numbers that are going out, for instance, we've had the war, which has cost our district $460 million just for our district. That's a lot of debt. I'm a peace Republican, and I'm running for peace. I'm running to stop spending money that we don't have. And that's a big expense right there that my opponent voted for, $460 million. And I see a great deal of waste and ineptitude in government. There's way too much government, and it needs to be cut back and made very efficient. So this is things that I would like to do to help our people, to help our nation. One of them is running for Congress. I'm quite proud that we put together a good campaign. I believe we're sticking with the issues that people care about: peace, parents, and borders. These are the issues that the everyday working people are concerned about. They're concerned about their schools failing at 70%. They're concerned about the DEI training that their students are forced to go under. And this is a big issue, and I'm proud to be part of the group that are saying to parents, look, let's not have this indoctrination of our students. And as far as the borders issue, I'm proud to run on that issue. We need to have the borders safe and secure and not wide open, as my opponent has made them. So I'm proud to do that. That's one of my proudest accomplishments, is this campaign. A level-headed common sense and frugality. We can't keep spending like there's no tomorrow. Like the mention of war debt that we just went under, $460 million in the last 3 years on our county alone. That is a lot of debt, and it's not something we can live with. They're just printing money in DC. They borrow the bonds from China and they print the money and put the debt on the voters. And so this is bad. I would vote against that. I think people are concerned about money and the borders issues and the lack of housing, which is also caused by open borders. So there's a kind of a package of items that are hurting our community. But I would fight for them, for their lives, for their businesses, for their children, for their schools. And that's what I'd like you to know, is that I would be there every day saying, are we going to blow another $500 million to kill kids in Eastern Europe? I would say, no, we're not. We're going to save that money. We're going to send in diplomats and quit putting debt and quit printing dollars and putting the debt on the voters. It's just not fair. Firstly, I would be voting on border issues, and that would be, let's close the border and get it safe and secure so only legal immigrants come in. I think the Wait in Mexico plan was good. We have 97% of these sanctity seekers are fraudulent. That's what the data shows. And so only 3% of them should get in on that status. And I'd like to have people wait in Mexico or the country next to their country that they're leaving. So that would be a big issue. And also the wars. I'm a big peace guy. As I said, I'm a peace Republican. Young people don't want wars. They don't want us spending $250,000 to kill one young person in Eastern Europe when they can't even get a job in our community or find a place to live even. So the wars, cutting out the proxy wars, making the border secure, those are two big national issues that people should care about because they affect us right here. Even if they don't see it, that debt is going onto their backs and onto their children's backs right here in our community. I'm glad that KEYT, for instance, has stepped up and allowed at least some kind of exchange between the candidates because, without informed consent, the voters can't really have a democracy. How can they decide if there's not an equal amount of information? Now, a debate would have been nice. I see Salute has pulled out, but I'm ready to debate anytime because these issues need to be talked about and the community needs to hear about both sides of the issue. And I am the other side of the issue. So that would be my one big thing. And thanks to KEYT for this interview anyway.